It's the NFL on EA Sports, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Washington Commanders and the Baltimore Ravens. All that and more coming up next.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore. You find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, this is one that the defensive coordinators have had a long week because these quarterbacks, you can prepare for them, but because of their legs, you never know what they're going to do.
Man, when the play breaks down, I think that's where the real fun begins. I mean, it is just so hard. You mentioned it. These defensive coordinators, they spend all week, and every time the ball is snapped, you really have to defend two plays. And what I mean is you defend the initial play that's called by the offense in the huddle, and then you also have to defend the scramble play, the breakdown, the improv. That's what makes these quarterbacks so dangerous. And it just takes one breakdown defensively for a big play, and it's 6.
The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go, here in Baltimore. He's to midfield. He brings it all the way back. 95 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. Well, you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said, and, man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
Next to score, Commanders 7, Ravens nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Hardy now with the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
Well, after the fireworks we just saw, Mike, now the question is, how do they respond? I think they have to be smart. Everything says, all right, we got to bounce back. We got to answer the score. Just come out and run your opening script. Whatever your plan was coming into the game, none of that changes just because your opponent struck first. Settle down, put together a good drive, establish some rhythm here. There's still a long way to go. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
We'll go again here with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short.
Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
3rd and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And There wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the 25-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Jackson now, brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Henry tries to pull his way in. Powering forward. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Commanders come out with the man they hope leads them into their new era. Jayden Daniels, the number 2 overall pick in this past draft from LSU. Greg, this is the man who won the Heisman Trophy with the Tigers in Baton Rouge a year ago.
Here we have a guy, Mike, who's probably one of the most dynamic athletes that we have in the entire NFL at the quarterback position. He can create so many problems for a defense with his legs, but make no mistake about it, he is far from one-dimensional. He's both willing and able to carve a defense up with his arm while using his legs as more of a secondary weapon. If there's one knock on his game at this very moment, it's the fact that occasionally he'll kind of lay one up from time to time. Nonetheless, if he's on his A game in this one, we could be in for a real treat.
That's into the hands.
After the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss. So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged the bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Ravens offense ready to possess the football for the second time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Gonna go right back to Henry. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
A give right up the middle to Henry. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. On the give, here's Henry. He's got it. That's a 1st down up across midfield. And down to the 47-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Commanders' 40-yard line.
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Henry. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. 2nd down and 3.
At the 20-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. He is in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Going to return this from the 10. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Commanders offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing is dead. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
This is the best starting field position you could ever have. First and goal from the 1.
13.
They'll try to run this one in. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. And a little closer. Here's second and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. They'll try and run, and here's Henry. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. They trail by 2 touchdowns. Rally going. It starts with first and 10. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
First carry for the versatile Austin Ekeler. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. What can they do here on third down and 7? To throw is, that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender in the pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw his way. He's already got me twice. I'm not going to let him get me again.
So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a first down. Now Jackson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 30-yard line.
We are through 1. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
DC, right?
Second down, Jackson. All alone is the tight end, Andrews. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
On the handoff, it's Henry. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Jackson looking to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. That's catch 3 just on this drop.
But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
1st and goal, and it's Henry to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal. Jackson. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. Now Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
To throw is Daniel. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Daniels. He finds the veteran Ertz. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Washington.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have...
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did. You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now it's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Deron Payne there for the stop. 3rd and 9. Throwing Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
They'll run. It's Henry. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
They'll run it with Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again here with Henry. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here's 2nd and 9. This is Henry. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Here now, 3rd and 5. Jackson now. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Now, Jackson. That's taken in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. Point after now from Tucker. He's got it. And the Ravens are able to extend the lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He was looking for Austin Eckler out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Tress Way now, as he's on to punt for Washington. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Back out is the reigning MVP of the league, Lamar Jackson, and the rest of this Baltimore offense. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw, Jackson. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Commanders' offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. Play action. Here's Daniels. In trouble, and down he goes. That is Justin Matabike, the big man, in there to bring him down. One final throw before the break. Throw across his body is complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports Studios and our halftime report. The first half belonged to the reigning NFL most valuable player, number 8, Lamar Jackson. He connected on 3 touchdown passes in those first 2 quarters as his guys have built up a sizable lead here at the break.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he gets this up close to the 40. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities. Secure the tackle after the catch, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. A give right up the middle to Henry. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Jackson now on 2nd down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They're going to go right back to Henry. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. Now Jackson. Brought in by the tight end, Andrews. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Here's Henry, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 12-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
No, we changed it. No. Hey, report.
Here's a run. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
13.
Again, it'll be Henry. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Jackson.
A couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to...
And he will score again. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Tucker for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Ravens stretch things out even further. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 1st and 10. On play action, Daniels. That's caught. downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Justice Hill to return. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line. The Ravens offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
First down run here by Henry, and he signed with the Ravens this offseason. I mean, you think back to that run he had with the Titans, Mike, over the last 6 seasons, over 8,200 yards, 80 touchdowns. I mean, one of the most productive backs we've seen in a long time. Now it's kind of scary to think he gets to join Lamar Jackson in this Baltimore backfield. They hope the two of them can be that combo to finally get this Baltimore team over the hump.
Second down, Jackson. There's the veteran tight end, Andrews. They get 15 on that game.
Borderline disrespectful. Despite having this big lead here in the second half, they continue to take shots downfield. They are not content with just running this clock out and shaking hands and going off with a win. Truth be told, I think they're trying to embarrass them, and they're doing a pretty good job at it.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. It was Jeremy Chinn that time up to make the stop. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now it's Jackson. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Throwing Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get 1 more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now...
He's got another one. Derrick Henry, touchdown, Baltimore. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And make it a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will add one more onto their big lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the number 2 overall pick, Jayden Daniels, with the rest of the Commanders' offense. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Throwing is Daniel. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll be taken down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll run with Robinson. He slams it in there, and he is in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it. And the Commanders cut into the lead a little bit.
49. Commanders 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardy now with the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Ravens offense back onto the field for their next possession. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes. You're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL giving up that production in one phase of the game.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Deron Payne there for the stop. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. To throw is Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
1st and 10 now from the 36. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Jackson now. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. And the Ravens are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. On the ground, here's Henry. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Henry tries to pull his way in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Do a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Quick throw here is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You see the first down pickup there by Luke McCaffrey, and certainly a name a lot of NFL fans are going to recognize. Obviously the son of Ed McCaffrey, the brother of Christian. And his ability to really work in traffic, make difficult contested catches, he's going to have to earn some of these opportunities. He had 11 games with at least one receiving touchdown. That led all college football last year at Rice. I think this is a young player that's going to surprise a lot of people and maybe surpass some expectations some of the folks on the outside maybe have placed on him.
That's caught by Eckler. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down, Washington.
Come on.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. To the air again is Daniels. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
Throwing again. Daniels. And he's in. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Commanders. The kicking team on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will get just a bit closer.
Commanders 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Hill on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense and their running back set to go once more. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Back to throw, Jackson. All alone is the tight end, Andrews. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. They'll run it with Henry. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground, and that last run puts him over 200 rushing yards in this game.
Hey, report. 13.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. And he will work his way down inside the 30, a pickup of 6. This is Henry. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's brought down to 17, but that's going to be good enough. A first down picked up on the ground.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens add on to their already sizable lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders' offense heading out for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnen. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Daniels gonna throw again. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. That's going to be out of bounds, no return, and the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. And he'll work his way forward to about the 21. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Going to go right back to Henry. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Here's Henry. He will have a Ravens 1st down by about 3 yards or so. They wind up getting 7, facing 3rd and 4. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. A give right up the middle to Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big 1st quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.